Hello. How are you all doing today?
Good, thanks.
Good, good. So, I believe, Laura, you filed the case in the court.
Yes.
Okay. So, just kind of give me some background on where we're at right now.
Okay, so I filed for divorce 8 months ago.
Okay.
And then we had our hearing, and our son chose to live with his father. What I am asking for today is just some help for those 8 months where AJ was living solely with me.
Okay.
Well,
And how old is AJ?
He's 16.
He's 16 years old, and you said he was living with you for 8 months.
Yes.
part of that 8 months.
He was living with me for 8 months.
Okay. So, when you all went to court, what happened?
Well, he was given the option, and he decided to live with his father.
Okay. Okay. So, did the court order you to pay any type of child support or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. You're Miss Andrew.
Yes.
Andrew. Okay. Andrew.
Thornton, yes.
Okay. So your son is now living with you.
Yes.
You're not, at the time, the court didn't order you to pay any child support.
No.
Okay. Are you seeking any child support from Laura now?
No. I'm happy with the way things are.
Okay.
I don't feel it's to be a necessary thing at this time.
Okay. All right. So what do you have to say about what she is requesting? She's requesting money back, like some sort of back pay for those 8 months.
Oh, I mean, I pay his health insurance, and I mean, it just,
How much is that?
it's just over $200. I want to say 203, I think.
Okay. All right. So she covers health insurance.
Well, my job provides some coverage, not as much as hers, but you know.
It's the best insurance, and obviously I want the best for my son.
Okay. So how much is it that you make a year?
$74,000.
Okay. And of that, you're wanting eight months worth of back pay. Is that correct?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So let me just give you the bottom line of what would happen here. So when we take, you said the $74,000, and how much do you make?
40.
Take 74,000, 40. We're going to do the math on both of those numbers, okay? So if the two of you were to go to court on a final hearing, it was temporarily ordered that you don't have to pay child support. That doesn't mean that it can't change later on. So for purposes of calculating what you would be responsible for paying her, one child between the two of you?
Yes.
You only have one child? Okay.
All there was time for.
Okay. So back pay would be, your child support would be $1,233 if you were court ordered to pay child support, and then you multiply that by 8 months, it'll be $9,864 that she's seeking. I'm just going to do bottom lines here. That would bring your child support amount to about $541. That's what you would be obligated to pay monthly. Now that's if you all go to court. If you all go to court, the child continues to live with you, you could be court ordered to pay that $541. Now, the biggest elephant in the room, obviously, is the back pay that she's requesting. Now, there is a likelihood you may not get all of that money if you all were to go to court. And it's a chance that you may not get any of it. So it's always a gamble, which is why I try to encourage people to settle and make some sort of an agreement in mediation. Now, let me ask you, for the past 8 months before your son was living with you, since this case has been pending, did you give her any money?
No.
No money.
No
okay.
money.
So that's where the issue would lie.
I think it's unreasonable.
You think that amount is unreasonable?
Yes.
Well, the way that it works is child support is based on a calculation. So you make $74,000 a year.
Well, I understand that, but the boy spent part of the time in my house. He can't stand Bob, her boyfriend.
Okay.
Apparently
So that's
they're
why
not
he's
getting
living
along.
with you. That's why he's living with you.
Yes.
Okay. So in order to move mediation forward, for you all to come to any type of agreement, anything that happened at the hearing kind of has to stay there. So only thing we can do is make something for today moving forward. So I'll ask you, of that $9,800, are you seeking all of it, Are you willing to compromise for something different, a lower amount?
Laura is very selfish, and it's really a bad time for all this. I mean, it hit me out of the blue. I know our relationship wasn't perfect. I mean, she works nights, you know. And I'm a bit of a workaholic too. I want to be district administrator, not just for a principal at the local high school. So I'm you know, trying to better my future, and it's a lot of work. So I'm all this is really come at a really bad time.
I can compromise, but not much.
Okay, so give me a number.
7,000.
7,000. And you obviously you wouldn't have to pay that in one lump sum. It can be broken down.
I wouldn't agree to that. I think 4 months is would be fair, considering the circumstances
Okay, 4 months would be.
Circumstances.
that he was
The
over.
child was living with me. Yeah, he
My-
would go visit you, but he was with me. Living in my
and by your own
residence.
admission, you didn't give her any money at the time that he was living with her.
I would just like him to give me a portion of money for the time, the 8 months that I was taking care of AJ when he was living with me. You know, I'm not asking for a lot, but just, something fair. And I'm willing to, accept whatever the mediator says is fair.
So if you did 4 months, 4 months would be $4,932. Would you accept $5,000?
I don't think that's fair.
Okay, what about $6,000?
No.
What about
I think
what about 5,550 in one lump sum? Can you do a lump sum?
yes, that would be agreeable. That'd be right at about right. Yes.
If instead of getting installments, he can do a lump sum. Would you agree to a lump sum if he were to do a lump sum?
When would I receive that?
How much time would you need?
It
30
would take
days?
me, probably till next weekend. But yeah, I mean, I
Let's-
could get it within a week.
Well, let's do this. Just in case something comes up, let's be reasonable. What about 30 days? Would you agree to 30 days?
Yeah.
Payable in 30 days. Okay. Okay, child support. Are we still tabling the issue of child support?
Well, I'd be willing to just let that drop at that amount if we can come to an agreement.
Okay.
I would just drop that.
So no child support.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you're agreeing to keep your son on your health insurance? Or would you like him double insured? Would you
I
add
think
him
he
as
should
well?
be double insured.
Okay. Would you go ahead and add him to your health insurance?
Yes. That'd
Okay.
be fine.
Okay, so let me go ahead and revisit the settlement just to make sure it's clear. So you're going to maintain the primary residence of your son. You're agreeing to pay the back pay that was incurred for the past 8 months in the amount of $5,550, which is one lump sum payment in 30 days, no child support, and then you're going to add your son on health insurance.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and prepare what's called your mediated settlement agreement. That's the agreement between the two of you that you're going to sign. It's irrevocable. So, if you decide tomorrow, buyer's remorse or anything like that, can't really do anything about it. And after the judge signs your order, you all will receive a copy and you'll be good to go. Do you have any questions?
No, that was pretty painless, actually. I expected to have more of a challenge, but
I'm a reasonable person. I always have been.
now,
So let me do this. I'll go ahead and excuse myself and bring back the agreement, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd budge.
Yeah, you didn't think.
Well, I've heard that Bob has has been mistreating AJ. That's what I
You're
was told.
ridiculous. Do you think I would be with a man who mistreats my son? You nuts? God.
Okay. So, I have the agreement here. Just look over it, make sure that it encompasses everything that we all discussed today. And you'll go ahead and sign the last page.
Will there be any need of any more mediation?
Okay, well, let me get you to sign here as well. Yes. You're more than welcome to come back to mediation if you see fit, but if not, you guys will be fine. Your son will be
What am I
18.
signing here?
Well, I want you to review it first.
Okay.
Yeah, just
This
review.
is binding. This is
This
final.
is binding,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Until he's 18, and then that's that.
He's 18 or he graduates earlier. Okay, you're gonna sign there and on the last page here. Right here. Okay. And as you're leaving, you'll receive a copy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we're done? That's it?
We're done.
You just won't let it drop?
That's exactly what I'm doing. We're done.